Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to see what's currently going on in your love space and your heart space, to bring forward messages from Spirit to help you in your current situation where you could be thinking about an issue or another person. The boundaries for my readings are in the description box below, as well as my Facebook and contact details. It is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, and it is a timeless reading as well. If you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you. I'm truly grateful for those that come back to see what's currently going on in the Cancer collective energy. I like to focus more on what's going on with Cancer and then bring someone else in, because I think sometimes we always come in for the other person, but we have to learn to see what's going on with us so we can understand what's going on and the decisions to make in that situation. So this is why I've kind of changed the structure of my readings, but very in-depth hopefully for you, and hopefully it resonates. I'm just going to take a moment to sink into your energy, Cancer. This is a good time to ask out loud or in your mind what it is that you need answered, or the questions that you have, and for them to be answered by Spirit or the universe itself. So I'm just going to take a moment. I just heard the heartbeats, which is interesting. The heartbeats. I feel like there's some type of expansion in your heart space that's going to be happening, or that is happening. Like you're really starting to be more aware of love in your life. It's the heartbeats. Yeah, the heartbeat. Who do you have in your heart, Cancer? Okay. So we're just going to ask for the collective energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, please. The collective energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. What's the collective energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter and Mars? Come to life. Yeah. Doesn't that make sense? The heartbeats. I feel like I'm gonna be honest, Cancer, you've kind of been dead for a while, haven't you? Dormant, quiet, undercover, standing in the background of your life here with Come to Life. You're starting to realize that the life that you've painted for yourself, or that you've created for yourself, isn't necessarily optimal is the word I heard, or optimized to what you really truly want. And this is also asking you to start indulging more in your creative side as well, to start realizing that your life is a tapestry that you draw the image on, so you create the life that you live. And I feel like you're just coming out of the dark. I feel like you've just been sort of really dormant, and almost like people have questioned if you're even alive these days. I haven't seen Cancer. Where's Cancer been? Kind of keeping to yourself, kind of really, sort of, you kind of like keep your circle small. No one's seen you. I don't know why, but I just heard Frankenstein. You've been a Frankenstein, you were dead, you've had to piece yourself together and be resurrected. Like there's that type of energy. But I feel like, and I'm going to be honest, is that the life you want to manifest is starting to come through the cracks of your actual reality. So you're starting to see things more that you truly want in your life. You're starting to draw it, paint it, feel it, see it, know it, embrace it, visualize it, definitely feeling it. Cancer feels things so deeply, and I feel like you had to withdraw for many years or for a while because that's what you felt was right for you. But Spirit is saying now, time to add some color, to your life. Start drawing and manifesting, or drawing, it means drawing towards you and manifesting what it is that you really want for your life. And it's not such a black and white sort of canvas now. Before it was very about, you got the checkerboard back here, the I know this has an actual name, but you may have met people that played games a lot, mind games, or you may have just been playing games and not really taking anything too serious. And now it's sort of like you're starting to see growth in these areas where it was so plainly black and white in your life that you need a bit of color or growth. Like it's starting to creep in, and you may have tried to stay within a certain, or you tried to sort of stay within like a certain space, but the reality that you want to create is starting to come through those little cracks. Growth is happening in your life. You may have been a little bit focused on the dark aspects of your thought patterns, and really stuck in the monkey mind, which is the human social conditioning. Very, you may have thought, okay, well, I need to just go to work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. Like this is, a routine that you may have built your life around, and you found that it's kind of not really given you much color. It's like you need color in your life, Cancer. You need fun and play, and all work leads to a dull life, and you're not dull. You're definitely not a dull person, but you may have dulled down a lot about your personality because others haven't always necessarily been quite very, you've had to protect yourself, and you've had to dull yourself down or dumb yourself down so that others can understand you and that you can move within the society that you live in, which is a hard thing to do, is to shut down all your natural gifts, your natural talents and your natural skills, your creative aspects, your creative dreams, your creative aspirations. Like you may be wanting to start something new and change it up a little bit and just sort of move the energy more. There's a lot more movement in your energy. Collaborative dreaming and bring into form. Yeah. So with collaborative dreaming, it talks about people that are meant to be for you, that think like you, consciously thinking and dreaming up beautiful ways of being very in tune with their dreams and aspirations. You're bringing your people towards you. You're manifesting a new life, and then bringing forward the resources and the people that you need to live that life. So you're starting to think outside of the square, and you're starting to realize that being on your own was easy, but also not fulfilling. Like where you had to be the person that did all the carry the load on your own. And with collaborative dreaming, it talks about bringing forward people and resources to allow this to happen, where you're all visualizing, all on the same page, all wanting the same dream. You're all looking for, and you have noticed in this one, there's a lot of color in this one, different shades of color. So you could be bringing in people from different nationalities, different religions, different spiritual backgrounds towards you, Cancer. You could also be embracing this as well, different ideologies, different aspects of spirituality, different spaces of just different ways of thinking. I feel like just different ways of thinking and feeling and dreaming something bigger, dreaming alongside others, finding your people that you can communicate with and be with, and not so much about people that need you to be like very dull. It's, you just want to bring this forward. And I feel like at this time it's still in the dream space. This is something you're starting to visualize. This is something that you're wanting to manifest. is your people. You know, you don't want to be alone anymore. You may have been a Cancer that's been alone for a long time. You may have been hurt by people. That's why you've sort of created this very sort of like very black and white, very monotone type of energy, you know, and now you're realizing that you need a little bit more life to come in. And here comes this visualization of you. Maybe you're thinking about family and friends and a career that's a lot more uplifting to your personality or to your purpose. And here with bring into form, this is you moving towards it. You know what I mean? And being guided towards it. This always reminds me of footprints in the sand when Jesus walks alongside you, even though you feel like, you know, you see his footprints. And I know if you're not Christian, it's okay, but it's just the story that goes with it. And this could be referred to Spirit. Spirit walks with you. And in your hard times, you realize you only saw one pair of footprints. And you turn to Spirit and you say, hey, Spirit, why am I walking by myself in the hardest, darkest moments? And this is when, I feel emotional saying that. Like it's been hard for you. I can tell. Your voice, I felt alone as well. Like there's this sense of, when I was alone, it was really dark and it was really alone and I had no one to lean on. And this is when Spirit says, hey, you know what, Cancer? When you were in your darkest times, I was there. I was the one carrying you. So Spirit is saying that even though you feel that you have been alone, they've actually been walking beside you all this time. And when you needed help, they've always come in and helped you. And a lot of the time we have to be accepting and receptive to this energy. You know what I mean? So I don't know why I shared that story because it really has nothing to do with this card, but I feel like someone needed to hear that. And with this one, this is you actioning what you're dreaming. So this is you bringing your dreams, your creative life into form. So this is when you start changing and moving towards something new, something a lot more brighter, a lot more active, a lot more lighter, and taking the steps that are necessary to achieve that, to move forward. You're connecting to the earth. So you're actually grounding into your soul, into your purpose, into your path. There's a lot of expansion in your spiritual space too. Like if it's not actually of the spiritual space, I feel like of the mind space. So where you're just starting to visualize so much more with so much more detail and so much more depth, you know, and you're almost running towards it. Like you can't wait to have this energy come in. Like you're really this is like you don't care what kind of obstacles in the way or what kind of interference there is. You're still going to move forward towards this because it's something that you know that you want the most in everything, in all your life. This has become something that you've never knew you wanted until you wanted it. You know what I mean? You never knew you wanted it until you wanted it. And once you wanted it, it's sort of like something that you can't stop now. It's got its own momentum to move forward. So I'm just going to bring the tarot in to get a little bit more clarity when it comes to these cards. So now, can I have some clarification for come to life? See, this is where you're a little bit still here. This is the stillness, but planning and preparing. You're starting to, like I said, take a hold of that Ace of Wands there. Do you know what I mean? You're starting to look at the bigger picture. You're starting to plan and prepare things. Starting to understand the law of attraction. Starting to understand what you want in your life. Taking that wand and following your passions and your dreams and your creativity onto a larger scale with that world in your other hand. So you may be looking to travel and experience new adventures and bring some colour in for sure. With come to life. Is there anything else for that card? Anything else? Oh. Okay, so there's a clump, but I'm just going to take the top card there. The Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man, you could have been stuck for a long time in this, but you're starting to see things from a higher perspective, or the universe is really asking you to see things from a different perspective, from a place of stillness as well. Even though this can mean a lot of stagnant energy in your, in your life, and it's sort of like come to life. It's weird because you've got this energy of stagnancy or stuck, and then you've got this energy of planning, preparing, but waiting. So you've waited too long, Cancer, for so much to come in that now you have to actually chase it. You've missed a lot of opportunities as well, I can tell you that, because of the fact that you haven't really decided to move forward for a long period of time. But now it's starting to come in more, like the universe is talking to you more. You may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, really starting to have like thoughts about what it is you want, visualizing more, planning more, researching about countries, looking further afield than you've ever really looked before. So, which is actually good. You're starting to look up. Yeah, you're starting to look up, which is good, positive. So we're going to ask about collaborative dreaming. Oh, King of Cups. Okay. And the Eight of Cups. Isn't that interesting? Okay, King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So with the collaborative dreaming, the King of Cups is when we're mastering our emotions. We've got one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. So we're grounded within our emotional space, and even though things are going on around us, we're still staying very, this is actually Cancer, for Cancer, we're staying very calm. This energy of dreaming, collaborative dreaming, is when you're starting to understand what it is you want to do. Like, this is the mastering of self. So this is understanding who you are inside and emotionally, and still being very kind, loving, and empathetic to people around you. So you're still super sensitive, Cancer, but with this energy of King of Cups and the Eight of Cups, you know that there's something that you need to walk away from, or the walking away to. There's something that you know you want to move towards, and that it's been hard because you've kind of created a life here with this Eight of Cups that now you have to walk away from because you want to move somewhere. There's definitely, over here you're sort of stagnant, but here you're sort of like, you know what, it might be the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. And you may feel that pain of leaving or letting go of whatever that has held you back, but the calling in your heart space has gotten stronger and stronger. With this collaborative dreaming, you've seen something that you just can't let go of. You know what I mean? Like a vision, or you might have seen your life in the future, and you saw something that's really inspired you to move on and to walk away from what used to be into something new. So we're going to ask for bring into form. Oh, clarity for bring into form. Anything else for bring into form, please? Two of Pentacles. There are definitely decisions having to be made. Okay, the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. Really hard energies, but transformative energies. Like over here you're walking away, over here you're walking into and bringing into. So there's definitely you moving. The Tower is purging things out of your... It's almost like an aha moment, okay? You've been struck by lightning, you've been hit by this vision, and Spirit is now starting to remove obstacles and things that were holding you back, with this Two of Pentacles. And like I said, in this particular card, it doesn't matter what kind of obstacles are coming your way. You're just literally going to power right through them here with the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. You just want to move through it. And yeah, okay, sometimes it's going to be a little bit freaky, maybe a bit of a shock to the system, but it's sort of like all the things that, over here, Cancer, it come to life. You were so stuck in an old way of being, and you've had to really, with this bring into form, You've had to really, fight yourself and fight your doubts and your fears and fight what you've created to be able to bring something that you've seen into form. You've seen it, and it's sort of like you might have had a dream, and in this dream you saw this beautiful happily ever after, and from that space, you realize that you now want to chase it with all that you have. Like, this is a calling, and you're answering the call, Cancer, after many times of not answering that call and ignoring it. It's sort of like now you're starting to understand that you want this. You want it. You want it so bad, it won't be able to hold you back. Fear, doubt, anxiety, stress, obstacles, they won't be anything that you can't overcome or be able to get over. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to stop you now. That's the song I just said. Nothing's going to stop me now. Da, 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 da. I don't know that song very well, guys. Nothing's going to stop us now. There you go. Sorry, sometimes I sing it out because it just allows it to get out of me. It's just part of my process. I do apologize for the singing. So we're going to bring forward the person that you're thinking about right now. They can just wait. This person's pushy. They're trying to push in. I think this person that you're dealing with has a very strong personality. Okay. Can I have the person that is coming towards Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars in love, please? Can I have the energy of this person? Yeah, Six of Wands. It came out before and it comes out again. This person, very fiery, feisty type of person. This can refer to the ego, but I just feel like it's sort of like they know themselves. They're very assertive about who they are, which can be, this person. Yeah, this person is assertive. That's what they keep saying. This person's very direct, very assertive. They like to win. They like to be victorious. I don't necessarily feel like this is your complete opposite, but like what they're strong in, Cancer may be weakest in. So it's sort of like someone that kind of fills in the gap, like in your energy. They kind of come in and fill it in with their strong positive energy, because I feel like this person's super positive, very 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 dominant. They like to be the top dog sometimes. They like to sort of they like to be the priority. They like to this person's very assertive, very confident in who they are and what they do. They have a lot of strength and fire in their belly. Let's see their intentions towards you. What is the intentions towards Cancer? Okay, we got the Moon in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. So their intentions towards you is that I just feel like I'm not going anywhere. Like, they have a lot of sixes in their energy, so they're very bound by their heart space. That's the heartbeats, isn't it? The heartbeats. It's their heartbeat that's calling you. It's their heartbeat that's calling you. So this person is very family based, very goal orientated, very assertive. With the Moon in reverse, they're very clear about how they feel. Like, this person, just like, to be honest, I feel like they're just very direct with you. They don't mess about. Their intentions towards you is that they're not going anywhere. They're just sort of here, and they understand and very clear about what it is that they want. They could be very intuitive as well, but they're just not moving on from you. I'm not going anywhere. That's what I'm hearing from that card. I'm not going anywhere. They know that it's all about you, Cancer. they know it's all about you and they don't want to go anywhere, but they're just like, but I'm here, you know, hear me roar, hear my call. Hear my call. Okay. How do you feel about this person? How does Cancer feel about this person? Yeah. See, this person, this card is quite an interesting card because it's the Eight of Wands. This is a lot of communication, a lot of texting, a lot of quick communication, a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement with this person, which is, I feel like, somewhat kind of where you're at. Like, this person is sort of like putting a fire under your butt. They may be telling you to hurry up. They may be becoming impatient. They may be quite destructive towards your alter reality. Like, you know, they could be part and parcel of why this tower came in. I feel like this eruption, this person can be quite volatile, but it's not even in a negative way. It's sort of like, if they'll just call you out on your bullshit. They'll call you out on it. Like, they're very direct. They know you very well, and they know that, you know, you need a bit of a fire up your butt. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they just try and rev you up a little bit on purpose so that you can feel things that they feel. Over here, you know, your energy is a little bit sort of stuck, sort of like waiting, but stagnant. So with the Eight of Wands, they're sort of just lighting it up. You know, how they feel about you is that they feel a lot. They feel so much for you, and they're just ready for you to get a move on. Yeah. Let's see how you feel about them. Or hang on, how they feel about you. I might have messed that up, guys. But I feel like, yeah, this person, how you feel about them is that you've kind of, you feel like they've done this to you. Like they're an intense person, and they bring in a lot of destruction, but destructive ways of destroying illusions and sort of walls and things. They don't like walls. They don't like boundaries. They're like just destroying everything that's negative around you and sort of making you see a lot more clearly. Let's see how they feel about you. Oh, isn't he? So you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So you got these two. Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So this is where you're saying, like, how they feel is like they meet me in the middle, and they feel with the Page of Wands like this is good. This is good news. They may like your sensitive side as well. I don't know why I feel that, but I just feel like when they talk to you, they feel good. And when you talk to them, you feel good. Like, it's like quite inspiring type of energy. I feel like you fellas feel like you're meant to be. Like, there's this very strong connection between the two of you. So you've seen the Ten of Pentacles. That's that collaborative dreaming. You and this person have talked about what it is that you want, for sure. And they feel this way. They feel really connected to you. They feel like you're the one for them. And they feel really good about that. Like, you know, they feel really positive and passionate and fiery, and they're very dominant in their personality. Like, this is someone that likes to be heard and felt. You know, feel my warmth, Cancer. Feel my warmth in your watery depths, you know. This person's quite deep and grounded as well. So we're just going to ask for some spiritual advice from Spirit. Seize the opportunities with this King of Wands coming forward. Seize the opportunities that are coming forward for you, Cancer. You know, this is take the bull by the horns type of card. There's a lot of that, bull by the horns, and it just means ride the momentum coming forward. There's a lot of momentum happening. There's a lot of fire ignition in your spiritual space, in your heart space, in your soul space, in your love space. There's a lot of passion and fire is happening for you, and it's sort of like I said, it's fueling this need to come forward, to chase it, to run after it, to grab it before it's no longer available. And here with the Five of Cups, it's just talking about letting go of loss and regret, letting it go and taking the opportunities that are coming forward for you. It's just time for you to be ready, to be alive, to dream, to be happy, to find your happily ever after with someone that kind of soothes you, warms you up, and is quite passionate and fiery about you. You want to be wanted, Cancer, and it's a beautiful energy. So I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, let me know. Like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and stay well. Bye, guys.